You have to run towards your fears if you want to find freedom, okay? If you run away from them, you'll be stuck in the emotional gridlock that I was for a decade, right? But emotional freedom comes from running towards your fears. It comes from identifying the things that are challenging to you, that are problematic in your mind, these unprocessed emotions, and dealing with them, running towards them. So let me give you an example. So let's say, for example, that you don't like to do videos because it makes you nervous. Well, I didn't like to do videos either. I never wanted to do videos. I was nervous because I was not big on public speaking, right? But I knew that by doing videos, it would provide me the most benefit in my life, in my business, in my path, you know. So eventually I was able to overcome this fear. And when I did, I became successful in my life, right? But it was a major fear of mine, getting out there and expecting that people might judge me, that what I was going to say wasn't going to be good enough, whatever it is. But the reality was, once I ran towards the fear, then good things opened up in my life, right? Good things opened up in my life. Another example, past trauma, okay? I wasn't willing to deal with past trauma. It was so much, I just didn't want to process it at the time. It was too much for me to deal with. I said, you know what, no, I'm going to go ahead and do something else. I'll distract myself. I'll consume something. You know, I'll do whatever I need to not think about the trauma, right? But the reality was, running from the trauma, it just kept following me everywhere because I kept seeing it in different places. I'd see reminders of it over and over and over again. So instead of running from the trauma, I had to run towards it. When I ran towards the trauma, then guess what? It started to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. When you run towards your fears, they get smaller. When you run away from them, they get bigger. This is very, very, very simple concept. So you can't avoid your fear because it's always going to chase you. It's always going to be there. You have to run towards it. You got to deal with it because your fears are your clues. When you deal with your fears, you can deal with the inner conversation that is keeping you from happiness. Because when you don't have fear, all you have is expectation of good things and happiness, and you have the expectation that no matter what happens, it's going to be something that's good. So run towards your fears. If you have something that you know is challenging, you know this illness is really difficult and you don't know how to overcome it, but this diet should help you, or this meditation, or the deep breathing, or the fasting, or whatever it is, you got to run towards your fears because your fears are the clues that are going to lead you out of the situation that you're in. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. My website's endsickness.org. I had countless fears. You cannot heal being stuck in fear, the illusion of fear, the illusion of having no safety, having no control. You can't heal when you're stuck thinking about things that are beyond your control, that you have fear associated with. Fear is the number one thing that keeps you sick. It keeps you sick. And unless you beat your fears and face them head on, and realize that they're all just illusions, that they're reflections of your past experience, or they are not guaranteed to happen in the future. Unless you face them head on and deconstruct them and remove them, they will chase you forever. They will drag you down and they will keep you sick, perceiving danger in your reality. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to my website, endsickness.org. Hundreds of articles and videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.